What's up? Good morning.
What's our daily Luka update?
He did great in the film session. He participated. He's in good spirits. We'll go through shoot around here and see how he feels.
We know he obviously wants to be on the floor. Fair to call it optimistic that we might see him in Game 4?
Optimistic. That's a good word. I think when you look at what he's done up to this point, he's going in the right direction. He's listening to the medical. He's doing all the work. There hasn't been any setbacks, and so we'll see how he goes today. It's a quick turn. We play tomorrow afternoon, so we'll see how much he can do today, and if the workload is where he does everything, we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Do the results of the series so far influence decision making at all?
No, no. There's no where we are today in the series does not have any effect of if he plays or he doesn't play.
Considering where y'all are now in the series, up 2-1, has it been a good thing that Luka was out to force this team to realize what it could do without him and maybe grow up a little bit?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if it's ever a good thing to have your best player out in the playoffs. But the one thing that this group has learned without Luka during the season, they could play and they could win, and so that's always a positive. But we've always believed that since the day one, that we were going to be a team, and that's who we are. We're a team. Luka dominates the headlines, which he should. He's a special talent, but we rely on one another and not just one guy. And that's the fun part of this team is no matter who picked us to do what, we always believe that when we take the floor, we have a chance. That doesn't mean we're going to win every game, but we truly believe that we're going to compete and we're going to make it tough.
Jason, a lot of times when teams go on the road, particularly in a tough building, you want to at least get a split. You got that already. How do you guard against a letdown?
Yeah, they did the same thing. They wanted a split on the road. And so we found a way to win Game 3, and now that's over with. We have to focus on Game 4, a different situation where we have to stay hungry. A lot of times in this league or this time of the year, when you win a game, the team that has lost always comes out and has the advantage because they're hungry and they're desperate. So we got to be desperate and we got to be hungry, and that's what we've talked about this morning.
How do you better address the small lineup they're using that made the run in the third quarter?
How do we address it?
Yeah. What did you see? Why
what would
was
you like
that
to
able to be effective? And how do you think you can respond to that easier?
Oh, I don't know. How do we address it? We plan on seeing it, just like they're going to see us small. I don't understand the question.
Well, so what did they do that you felt was effective to make that run?
They got to the free throw line. We fouled too much. Donovan, in this series, third quarters, they've come out big in third quarters, so we got to pay attention to whatever we're doing in halftime. We got to do a little bit better because we're giving up a lot of points, but we're fouling way too much in the third quarter, small or big. And if you call their small lineup effective, then we got to pay attention to it.
In your past coaching stops, has Sweeney always been that energetic and that animated on the sideline?
I think with age, he's just got a little bit more energy. No, he's always been that way since day one, since he's been in the film room with me in Brooklyn. And now, in Milwaukee, he cares. That's just who he is. He's into the game before the game starts, and he's into the game after the game ends. So, but that's just who he is. He might be small in stature, but he has a big care factor.
How do you think just that energy has translated to getting guys to buy in on defense and now getting guys really enthusiastic about winning that way?
Yeah, I think day one it started that way by selling defense. We said that at the big press conference, and you guys laughed, and we've said it all year, and you guys continue to laugh. But those guys believe in it, and that's a cool thing. They believe in playing defense. They believe that defense can help you win if you're not shooting the ball well, and we've done that in this series, and we got to continue to do it.
How important is it to get off to a good start like you did last night to keep the crowd out of the game?
Well, that's always big on the road. You always want to get off to a good start, but if you don't, you just gotta maintain. We've talked about that, the crowd being loud and into the game. If they start on the run, we just got to stay together and weather the storm. But yeah, it's always good to get off to a good start, but you're not always guaranteed to get off to a good start. And this group understands that.
What does that say about your team? When they got within 1 point, you withstood that rally, and came away with a victory.
What does it say? They trust one another. They're a team. There's no panic. This is a game of runs. We made a run early. They made a run late, and we maintained our composure, and we executed on both ends.
Jared, put your stock in a 7-game series, which is the most important game?
The next one. Tomorrow. That's all that matters.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.